Hi everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Victoria and I'm here today to talk about marketing, more specifically about digital marketing. So, first I'm going to answer the question, what is digital marketing? Then I'll bring some key concepts, I'll talk about the contest, I'll bring some strategies and tools. So here I brought a quote from E.H. Schaefer that I really liked, and it says, innovation needs to be part of your culture. Consumers are transforming faster than we are, and if you don't catch up, we're in trouble. And that makes a lot of sense in our culture. So first, you will ask me, what is digital marketing? So it is basically every marketing or advertising made online through digital platforms like websites, social media, Google Ads, influencers, email. And with a digital marketing, a company has many opportunities to get in contact with its clients and its potential customers, because the internet offers many tools like SEO, Ads Boost, etc., and some more strategies that we're going to see through our presentation. So today, the digital resources are the most efficient and most important marketing. In the world, there are more than 3 billion social media users. So you can imagine how far a company can get and how many potential customers are in social medias around the world. So moving on, here I brought you some key concepts. I brought you 5, but obviously there are more of them, but I thought these were the most important ones from the vocabulary of marketing. So the first one we are going to talk about is the persona. The personas are fictional characters which we create based on your research, and then they help us understand the point of view, the needs, behaviors, and expectations of our potential customers. To create personas, you used to ask questions like these ones I brought. So some of the questions we can make are, what are their problems, how we can help with their problems, what are their favorite digital influencers, which apps and social medias do they use. So when you ask these questions and you answer them, you can get the profile of the persona and then target better your strategy. So the next one is buyer's journey. The buyer's journeys represent the steps that the consumers take through the process of buying. So the first step is awareness, and it's where the consumer identifies a need and is committed to change. The next step is consideration, when the consumer is committed to a solution. And the last one is the decision, where the person is committed to selection and is aware of price and product. Here I'd like to give you an example of like when you're going to buy food in iFood. You're going to order food. So in awareness is the step of when you're hungry. So I'm hungry and I get aware that I have a problem that is hungriness, right? So then I go to the consideration step where I consider to order food. I don't want to cook, so I'm going to order food on iFood. And the last step is the decision. So here I will decide what I'm going to eat, and in each restaurant I'm going to order the food. So the next concept is the CRM, which means Customer Relationship Management. And it's a software used to manage the relationship between a company and its potential or current customers. So this software lets companies to follow up on clients' enrollments, information reports, follow-ups, control, etc. And it's basically, here we have an example of, I think it's Salesforce, the name of the software. And here we have the dashboard of the CRM. So you can see that we have the informations are all in the dashboard, right in your hand. And it links you to all these functions. So the next concept are the leads. A lead is a client who has already gone through the first stages of the buyer's journey and has shown to have a greater interest in your product or service. So they represent opportunities for the business and can be defined in 2 steps. The first step is to ask the question, who is the ideal customer profile for the company? And the second one is, who's not your client? So when you ask these questions, you get to discover who are your leads, and then you have a better direction when producing and selling your products. So the last concept I brought you are landing pages, and a landing page is a page used to capture leads and it's 100% focused on conversion, so they convert potential customers in real customers. The idea is to offer content, and in exchange you can get more interested customers, what I call leads. Here I brought you an example of the same company that sells the CRM software, and in here they offer you a free try-on to try the CRM for free, and in exchange they get your information, so you really become a client of them. So these were the concepts I'd like to bring to you, and now we're going to talk about the context of digital era. So in this era, consumers have a completely different journey than they used to. The new context makes marketing a lot more fluid and with hundreds of possibilities in terms of management. So in this era, innovation and creation of technologies, it developed a lot, and in here consumers can get a lot more of a relationship with the company, so they can get more quality, more things with agility, just because it's all online. So what are the biggest changes in this era? The first thing is advertising is more accessible and less expensive. What are the biggest changes in marketing this era? This first thing is that advertising is more accessible and less expensive. Just because it's everything online, you don't have to print anything, you don't have to put anything on a billboard, so it's much more cheaper. The second thing is that you can track the buyer's journey, and you can manage your leads in a lot easier and efficient way. Next, you can target your audience, so you can make a selection when making an advertise. And the last thing is that you can measure your results a lot easier, because you have advanced softwares that analyze data and gives you all in a simple dashboard, just as CRM, or in like YouTube, you can see all the numbers, the views of your pages. In Instagram, you can see the views, the likes, and it goes on. So, talking about strategies and tools, we already talked about some of them, but here I brought you 4 that I consider are the most used ones. So, the first one is marketing mix. This tool represents a different kinds of choices that organizations have to make in the process of bringing a product or service to market. There are other versions of marketing mix like 5 Ps and 8 Ps, but I brought you the 4 Ps that we're going to see now, that I think is the most common one. So the 4 Ps are price, product, place, and promotion. And when you define these 4 things very well, you can successfully position your market offer and attract more users. The next tool is SEO, or search engine optimization, and it is used to improve the websites and contents. So the next tool I'm going to bring is the SEO, or search engine optimization, and it's used to improve the websites and contents ranking potential. So when you upgrade this tool, you become more reliable and known. There are 2 types of SEO, the on-page and the off-page. The on-page SEO are the elements that can be optimized inside the organization page, like title, meta description, heading tags, and internal links. And the off-page are the ones that represent the external elements, like guest posts, backlinks, and content sharing. Following on, we have content marketing. This is a process to publish content and information that are relevant and valuable in order to attract, convert, and enchant an audience. So you can diversify your outreach with different content channels like blogs, websites, social media, etc. And with the content marketing, you can get many benefits like brand recognition, also authority creation, and market education. In the screen, you can see the content cycle for marketing, where you need to construct, then research, execute, amplify, test, and evaluate. When you follow this cycle, you are able to deliver content with quality to your customers. Next on, I brought you design thinking, that is not an exclusive tool for marketing, but its techniques fit just right in what marketing needs. So here I brought you the double diamond, It's a method that gives a map on how to solve problems or create products and services. The double diamonds follow this sequence, that is discover, define, develop, and deliver. With this method, you can brainstorm and follow two phases of converging and diverging. So here with discover, you diverge, then you convert, then you diverge again and convert again. And in the end, you will be able to deliver a product or service properly. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, leave a comment here that I'll answer your questions, okay? Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.